Okay. 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 Let's see. Let's see. All right, looking good. Let's see if I got some volume. Let's see if I got some. Let's see if I got some. Let's see what it do. What it do, world? That's her. Okay. Okay. Let's see how we is on Instagram. We are we live on Instagram? Let's see. Yup. And we on Insta. And we on Insta. All right, good people. I just had to, get active, man. I've been missing in action, man. Uh Took a shower. You know what I mean? Had a good practice today. So I just had to come on here, go live, you know what I mean, with the good people. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word today? What's the word today, man? Uh man, it's this something new that I'm doing. Um got a lot of things planned. Got a lot planned. This something that I am gonna be live on. You know what I mean? Let me see. Let's see if we can get some folks in here tonight. Let's see if we can get some folks. You know what I mean? Talk to me, I talk back. What we on? What we on a late night? Basically, you know what I mean? No agenda, whatever's on your mind, whatever you got going, we talking about it. We talking about it tonight. Whatever whatever you want to talk about. I could set up the phone line, huh? So folks can call in. Or I could set up the link. Or I could set up the link. How you set up? I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that point, man. I ain't figured out how to set up the link yet. For real though. I just wanted to get more active on the net, man. I gotta been missing in action here lately. So I just had to, come on here, let folks know that I'm still kicking. It's been a roller coaster lately, man. With my I've been everywhere mentally, up and down. But I'm back. I'm back and I'm ready. And I figured out what the problem was. I really did, man. So what it what the problem is with me, and the reason I'm sharing this because I hope this helps somebody, man. Because a lot of times we don't know. It's hard or it's difficult to figure out what's wrong with you. It's difficult to figure out what's going on with you. How you living, what's why you ain't stepping into what you're supposed to be stepping into, why you ain't doing what you feel like you're supposed to be doing, why you not reaching those heights that you feel like you're supposed to be reaching, why you not even attempting, what I mean, to reach those heights. You're not even giving that effort. You're not even being who you supposed to be. And what I feel what I've been feeling is like, man, I know what I wanna do. I got, and not even just me, we have all the tools that's needed. We have everything that we need to be anything that we want to be, or everything that we supposed to be. But we get caught up in a cycle and don't even try, don't even put that attempt in to be who we supposed to be. And the problem was, man, and I believe the problem with a lot of us is, and especially as men, because as a man, you put in a position and they tell you your purpose is to provide. And you put standards on that. You put, it's a lot of material stuff that come with providing. It's a lot of things that you don't know what you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? You don't know what's wrong. But the thing is, man, as a man, as an individual, as a parent, as somebody, as we put a lot of value in the things that we have. And we think those things tell us our worth. Those objects, and it might be just money. You probably ain't gotta buy nothing with it, but just having it'll tell you, you feel like that's who you are, or that's who you're not. You know what I mean? That's who you're trying to be. If you have the money, you everything. If you don't have it, you're nothing. If you have some nice clothes and some nice shoes, You know what I mean? You good. When you don't have it, you feel funny. When you have these, you know, just shit, honestly. You know what I mean? When you got the shit, you great, you good. When you don't have it, you fucked up. And we learn these things as a kid. You know what I mean? And then don't nobody necessarily teach it to you like, hey, man, if you got some new stuff on, that's when you know you're doing. No nobody teach it to you like that. But you learn that like when you like if you were to go to school, somebody gonna be like, when you put your new clothes on, now they want to take a picture of you. You know what I mean? When you put the outfit on, hey, oh, you look so nice. You know what I mean? Now they wanna now, you know what I mean, it's a lot of smiling. Or, you know what I mean, you don't have it and you see how people act when they, you know what I mean, you see how people treat you if you don't have it. Or you see how people are treating other people and not treating you. You know what I mean? And you looking on and you learning this thing. If I was to have that on, I'll be with them. Or if I was to have that type of car, I would, you know what I mean? And we place our value into things. And and I am a blessed individual. I really, I mean, we all are, honestly. And I know that, and I feel that, but sometimes, or here lately, I've been feeling like I'm not, I'm not him. That's how honestly I've been really feeling like, man, and that's why that's been enhancing my procrastination because I've been feeling like I'm not him. I'm not where I want to be. You know what I mean? I don't have what I feel like I should have. I'm not able to provide what I feel like I'm able to provide, what I want to be able to provide. I'm not giving what I want to be giving. And it boiled down to my pockets ain't as deep as they was. That's what it is, what honestly what it boiled down. Like, hey man, I just had a lot. And it went away. And you start feeling like, man, I'm I'm falling short. You know what I mean? I'm coming up short. I'm the man. And it's been and I've been in a real different predicament, in a real different surrounding, in a real just becoming a different person. And you know what I mean? And all that coming into play, you get to thinking. And man, shout out to my brother Tommy, man. He hit me on live. We had a good little conversation and he got me to thinking, man. And he told me, like, Burr, you haven't did anything wrong. They like, you haven't done anything wrong, bro. Like you him. And I didn't think that I thought I didn't feel like I was like, damn, do I think I did something wrong? And I did. And I feel like I had came up short and I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. And ultimately I felt like I was wrong. I felt like I was doing something wrong because I wasn't doing it all the way right to my liking. And it basically was I wasn't providing what I felt like I was providing. But you know, did we have a home? Yes. Did we have a car? Yes. Did we have food? Yes. Did we have clothes on our back? Yes. You know what I mean? Like, what am I not providing? And I started thinking like, damn, what's wrong? What am I? Because I was placing my value on material things. And it made me feel like I shouldn't be doing, or I couldn't do what I wanted to do, and that's basically speak publicly. And I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do because I'm not who I want to be. And that's the guy that's able to provide some material things that my family has always had, or you know what I mean, that I've always been able to provide. And I started thinking like, man, when did I get this mentality? How did I get this? But it's not like we've been outside, the lights have been cut off, or it's just me um just really overthinking and placing my value on some material stuff. And not in, now me personally, it's not in like no clothes. Like I wasn't able to buy some clothes, or I wasn't able to buy some things, some small things. It was kind of bigger, but I see how children get caught up, you know what I mean? And I remember, and I'm gonna be all the way honest, like I remember being a child in junior high and my mom not able to provide me some clothes for back to school. And I remember, or I'll take that back, she did buy me some clothes. They weren't the clothes that I felt like was up to the level she had been providing. They were, they I didn't like them. She did give me some clothes and I didn't like them, man. And I remember selling dope. I remember selling drugs in order to get the stuff that I wanted. I remember at that time I placed my value like, nah, I can't be the guy that wears this. I have to do what I have to do and what I felt like I had to do. I could have just went and got a job. I or try, I don't know. It's a lot of options. Now I know that. But I gotta do this because I can't wear that. And my value at that point transferred from me, what I'm able to provide. What's up, Trey? Bro, why would you just see now you can't even close the door? And my value went from me, my value went from me and just me. I was born in this world naked. Like God done provided everything in me, not on the outside of me. What makes me is who I am. What makes me is what I have mentally. And at that moment, and I've never been corrected by a man who actually showed me. I've never been corrected and showed me like, bro, it's not what you have on. And I know that, but it's I don't know it. And I know what I mean, to the correct point. And the point is that I know now, and in that hit me is it's not what you have, is what you do with what you have. Meaning, like, it's not you get $200 and you're able to buy some Jordans. Okay, you have Jordans. But if you get $200 and you're able to to find a way to bring in $50 out of that $200 a week, something simple. Who's the smarter individual? The guy who got $200 and created somewhere, now that $200 is bringing in $50 a week. At the end of the month, he has another $200. At the end of the year, 200 times 10 is what, 1,000? No, 2,000. Times 12 is 2,400 off the 200, or the guy that spent this 200 on the Jordans. And that's something simple, but imagine this on a major scale. They both had $200. And one guy put his value on what he was able to buy, and one guy put his value in what he was able to do with the $200. And us as black people, man, I see this a lot in our children. And I feel like the older people kind of recognize this a little bit more than we do, than the younger generation do. Because, and social media is big now, and we want to look a certain way. And that's because our egos and our self-esteem is shot, is really is different. You know what I mean? Because people have gone through a lot, and we've seen a lot, and they've shown us in these movies. We've looked certain ways, and that plays a lot into how we act. But as older people, man, we really have to instill in these children, because honestly, man, just to keep it all the way 1,000, man, and I hope I'm making sense. We as a people are poor. Our children don't know that. We as a people and honestly, there is no middle class no more. You either got it or you don't. You're either rich or poor. You're either investing or you're spending it. It's not, it's very difficult. You're either a check away from being homeless or you got it in order, or a few checks away from being homeless. And our children do not understand that we don't have it because we're not teaching them. We're placing our value on what we have. And if we don't have it, we feel like we less than. And so I learned, and it came to me, man, a man is not, his job is not to provide materialistics. His job is not only to provide, and of course he's supposed to provide somewhere to stay, and, provide food, provide clothing, shelter. And if he's not, then, the wife should help. It's just, you need a helpmate. If and hopefully together as a team, y'all come together and make it happen. But it's not only to provide material, to provide something that you can touch. It's to provide the play. How are we gonna go and get it? It's to provide the plan. It's to provide the actions. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we gonna do. We're gonna do this, and a lot of us haven't even talked to our mates about, hey, hey, I think we can do this and this. And hey, this can really work out for us if we invest this. If we put this, and this back until we have this much and do this, or if we invest this here and keep investing, we not even thinking, we buying and taking a picture of it and feeling like that's our worth. I have this. That's what determines the worth. That's what has it. That's what makes me valuable on what I have. And it's not what you're able to obtain. It's about what you're able to obtain and how long you can keep it. Because it's not about getting the house. It's about getting the house. And is that home, that land, is that going to be in your family for your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren? Is that land going to be now a family property that goes into um I forgot I can't think of the name of it, but the deed of it goes into the trust, and now it's your child's land and home. And even if they don't live there, they can rent it out and their property is theirs. That's the goal. If we don't have it, if we don't have it, and I need to read that book here. If we don't have it, the objective is to get it. We can't spend it and live our life looking like we have it. That's it, man. We can't spend our lives looking like we have it. We can't spend our lives trying to imitate those who got it. And honestly, those who got it, you can't tell, man. I looked at a video. I should. I'm finna get, because I got this program, and honestly, I'm able to do a lot of stuff with this program. I should be able to bring up a video and play it, but I ain't got it all in order yet. But I'm finna get it, man, because my folks who have it, I was watching a video, not of Elon Musk. It's another rich guy. Dang, I can't think of his name. But he had a Cadillac, old Cadillac. They just showing his living style. He looked like the average grandpa as far as Warren Buffett is his name. He looked like the average grandpa, probably living the means that he was living by. He could have had any car he wanted. He had a Cadillac, that mother was running good. And you wouldn't think he was one of the top benefiting humans, period. Warren Buffett, I don't give me the line about all the stuff that he owned, but he's one of the well-off guys of our generation. He's an older guy. Elon Musk, I think he's the guy over Twitter, and he owns a lot more in Tesla and stuff like that. Warren Buffett, I can't tell you what he owned and what he done invested in, but he's basically done invested on everything. I did hear a quote where everything that he uses, he has invested in, he has stock in, and this ain't the lie for me to put you on game, but guys, it's not about what you can purchase. It's about the true value shows once you purchase it, how long does it hold its value and how long you're able to keep that value in your family so it can continue to grow in value. We buying shit that we can't even sell. You can just look at it in a house and take a picture of you with it. And if you try to sell it, you're going to have to basically give it away. If you try to make something from it, the value of it is done once you have it in your hands. These cars that we want to look nice in, they're not keeping value. We're not even mentally ready to maintain the homes that we are buying. We're not maintaining these homes where they, if you have a home, we're investing in trips. Not saying that you shouldn't enjoy yourself, but there should be a bigger priority of families' legacy should be the priority first, which may have to start with you, because then nobody hands you down no legacy. I know they didn't. Nobody, you ain't got no property if somebody finna sign over to you. And if you do, just understand you're one of the blessed, you're one of the 1% of our community. Everybody else got it. But you can tell that if you looking on Instagram. You can't tell that we living bad on these back to school pics. We got on every brand. And I know we want to give our children something that we didn't have, but that's not the way. Cause I believe me, you can buy them every brand, every outfit, every shoe. That won't do it. If mentally they're not prepared, and when you die, you leave them the home and they sell it so they can get every brand and every shoe, and it don't reach your grandkids. You failed them. You didn't provide. If you don't even have nothing to hand to them, you don't even have an insurance policy to get. The insurance policy is just enough to bury you. That's selfish. That's how people are getting ahead when they dying. It's 100,000 coming, and they have the mentality to turn that 100,000 into. If you turn the 100,000 into 150 in today's time, you ain't even got to double it. If you can turn 100 to a 150. And I just wanted to jump on here, guys. I'm not gonna preach all night, man. If you got anything you want to add to it, bro said he don't even be on social media like that. And that's the goal, man. And I can't say that I'm well off. I'm grinding. And if I'm not well off, my child is not well off. And that's selfish of us to bring seeds in this world and spend it all before it's able to trickle down. And to prioritize spending it all. We done made plans on how we finna spend it. We done made plans on how we finna get rid of it before they can even, before we can make plans for them to add to it. And that's not the game, man. That's placing your value on something materialistic. And you ought to feel ashamed because you look like something. You look good. You do. I seen the pics. I liked it. I loved it. Matter of fact, I didn't even give it a thumbs up. I hearted it. You look magnificent. But it's something within you that's worth more than that shit you had on. It's something in you that's worth more than what you bought. That shit is not you. That you know what I mean? And I just want us to understand that, man, because these children, they need us. Because if we don't teach them, the school not teaching them. The school teaching them how to read and how to write and how to add. You know what I mean? Shout out to the school teachers. You're doing your job. This shit is for us to teach our child and for us to pass this on. And we have to understand that it's important, guys. This is important. This is really important, man. And I just wanted to jump on here because that's what came to me. And again, shout out to my brother, man, because a lot of times we don't have friends that see we're down and call us and be like, "Hey, bro, we surrounded by people who we feed into. Oh, you buying this? I'm buying too. Oh, I can't let him. Oh, he think he fresh. I can't let him outdo me. And a lot of times, and but and when you don't got it, when you not able to keep up with them, they talking about you. And what my brother did, man, that I appreciated him so much, man. He seen that I was inactive and was like, bro, where you been? What's going on? I was like, man, I don't know what the hell. I told him, I was like, bro, I don't know what the hell wrong with me, bro. I done made so many plans to pursue, to do, and I never do. You know what I mean? And I text him one day, I was like, bro, I think I need you to go on live with me. Cause I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I can't go live. I was like, man, we're gonna do a test run. I got a new program. And you know what I mean? I'm able to go live on every platform. And you know what I mean? And I know it's a link that you gotta click for you to get on with me. So we're gonna practice all that before we go live. I didn't send them the practice link. Uh time the Thursday came for us to do extra show. I don't know what I was doing. It wasn't nothing really. I was off. I'm off on Thursdays. I didn't I didn't go live. And you know what I mean? And it's not like it's something new. I've been doing this. I was talking to my cousin. She was like, yeah, you was on it. And then I used to listen to it. And now I don't see you no more. I'm like, damn, I guess he stopped. but that's what was I figured out that's what was wrong with me, man. My pockets wasn't deep. And I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story before I get out of here. My pockets wasn't deep. When I moved, we sold our home that we had, man. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. And my wife made about 100. We made about 100,000. This was over 2 years ago now. I made about 100. Good leap. Good leap. Pay some bills. No plans on how we're gonna turn that 100 into 200. You know what I mean? Honestly. I had some business ideas, but an idea is much different than a plan. A plan is a thought out process that you've written down, went over, test, you know what I mean? That you with some real intentions. An idea is just idea is nothing like a plan. And I hope there's some game because I pride myself on not just talking, you know what I mean? So, but I had an idea. I can't say if my wife had any ideas, but it's the man's job, guys, to have the plan. You know what I mean? If you don't, I'm not saying that the woman can't have no plans, but it's your duty. But I didn't have a plan. You know, we bought some shit, and my wife got laid off. I ain't tripping. We got some money. Right? I didn't. Now to keep it all the way funky, I'm just gonna tell a story. I'll get funky later. And we had a 100, went to 90, 80, got caught up credit card, 70, added on a master suite, went down about 50, 40. You know what I mean? Upgrade the kitchen. You know what I mean? It's just a lot. I started working. My wife, we had a child. My wife ain't gotta work. She been working, but it's never been where I was the sole provider in our relationship. My wife has always worked. Matter of fact, I never worked like this. Keep it all the way funky. I sold dope, and that's another thing that came into me that here lately is that I put it all aside. I put it all. I'm like, man, I'm legit now. You know what I mean? And I'm walking around and I'm at work 5 folks younger than me, the boss over me. It's just weird, man. Like, damn, I did all them years selling dope just to get 37 and be regular, be at the bottom of the, like, you know what I mean? I spent all them, and I wasn't in the streets no more. I wasn't in the streets. Like, I wasn't kicking it with guys that I grew up with, you know what I mean, regularly. I wasn't hanging out. I was being a father. I was being, you know, taking care of my responsibilities, but I wasn't, you know, legit. And I just gave it, you know what I mean? And I felt less than. Like, I like, damn, bro, you regular. You done score, you done got score. You know what I mean? You done turned into a scorer now. And damn, this you? It just felt funny and I didn't feel like me. And you know what I mean? And you know, I'm working, bills getting paid, you know, we working. And you know what I mean? My wife, she looking at me like, damn, I need to go on a trip. Which you know what I mean, we be going places, we done went places, you know what I mean, but she not feeling like herself because she not working. And honestly, my wife always made the most money. She always had a corporate job, and like every couple of years she'll get a better job. If not a new position, she'll get a better job to get more money, you know what I mean. And I had a thing, we had a thing in the house where I just paid the mortgage. You know what I mean? The biggest bill, and you know, if I had some, and she paid all the bills. And you know what I mean? And that was changing. I was like, I got it. And then shit. And it's a difference, young and men, I hope y'all listen to this, you know what I mean? It's a difference than being able to take care of all the bills as a man. It's a difference between being able to take care of all the bills and being able to continue the lifestyle that your family is used to living. It's a difference. And I'm learning all this as a man. Yeah, we ain't never been nothing get cut off. We ain't go hungry, you know what I mean? But I wasn't able to do what we was used to doing. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers used to go in places and not going nowhere to eat, but you know what I mean? Well, okay, this year we're going here and here. You know what I mean? Which is fun. I mean, that's all it is. It's fun and it's a cool memory. It's not, you know what I mean? I'm learning now, like, you know, we wasn't able to go, but it's, you know what I mean? It's a whole growth process. I'm like, damn, I'm regular now. What am I doing? And this the lesson I'm gonna end y'all with, man. We'll do shit wrong, man, for so long. You know what I mean? Like you will be sitting in shit, you know what I mean, for so long, man. And once you start doing it right, you're like, damn, I'm doing it right. You know what I mean? Why ain't I up? You know what I mean? And you been sitting in shit so long, and then you wash your hands. Like, damn, I still smell like doodle. You're like, damn, I just washed my hands. I'm clean now. I still smell shit. And you know what I mean? And man, you gotta stay clean. You gotta stay washing. You ain't ready yet. This shit ain't easy. You know what I mean? This shit ain't simple. Everybody can't do this. You know what I mean? That's why motherfuckers run off. That's why folks don't know they daddy. This shit is difficult, man. Only the stiff ones able to do this one, man. So man, before, you know what I mean, if you ain't ready, man, you know what I mean, be strategic and be mindful of how you moving or how you having sex and how you choosing your partner and who you choosing to partner with and who, you know what I mean? And because you gotta be stiff to live this lifestyle, man. You ain't ready yet. Mentally, financially, spiritually, you know what I mean? You're not ready. You know what I mean? So be mindful of how you moving and how you doing grown folk stuff. You know what I mean? Cause you would jump into it and you know what I mean, and fall down. But but the thing is about it is how you get up. You know what I mean? And stand up and stay standing. You know what I mean? Until you walking and running and now you moving, flying, and now you soaring with the eagles again. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm back. I just wanted to. It's 11, it's 45, man. So I love y'all, man. Hopefully you able to utilize this. Hopefully I inspired or educated or gave you some news that you can use. Uh but I'm back, man, on social media, man. I'm finna lay down because I gotta get up at 4. Not because I gotta go to work, but because I got plans. And you know what I mean? And I'm writing a book. Uh Me and my auntie, I gotta call her because man, sometimes you get in a mode that you just want to be by yourself. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm fucked up. I don't know what the hell going on with me. Leave me alone. And but I think I'm coming out, man. So it is what it is, man. Everybody stay focused, man. Get you some plans and focus on them. You know what I mean? Don't just be running around out here just letting life have its way. Know what you want to do and do it, and have plans and goals and deadlines. And I need to have this by this date, because otherwise, man, life is gonna life you to death, and you just gonna be regular. Man, he was a good guy. He ain't leave shit. All right, guys. Peace, man. I hope y'all got it. I am BearFeezie, man, and I'm gonna have a lot of these shows. I am gonna have a lot of these shows, man. This is the late show with BearFeezie, and we signing out at 11:15. Hey, 11:15. Peace. That was a great show.